Welcome to this video. From time to time I make these videos and maybe you can learn something from it. That is, I use the ArcoLinuXL ISO. I go into advanced and I skip the kernels, I skip the desktops, but I install all the software available in ArcoLinux Calamares. So in the advanced, and then I say, let's see what happens. I have been working for 2 days on the ArcoLinux repo third party and the ArcoLinux extra large, so not our applications, packages from the AWR that we built for you, that's on our repo. Okay, and I've made some decisions. Thank God for the pause button, right? Made some decisions and said, okay, let's get rid of this or get rid of that. First off, just some playing around. ArcoLinuXL changed a little bit in look, in design, a little bit up here, and then other icons applying down there, and the XS are still the same. So just playing around, fooling around with settings. It's super fun, it's super easy to rise your system. So what do I have on my computer system? A lot, right? So let's have a look. This one, we used to be able to drag this out, it was so nice. For whatever reason, they did not like that, and we need to go to the properties, menu height. Let's make that width. That's the width and that's the height, like this. This bigger than the other one, which gives us a little bit more room. So Albert is installed, Android is installed, app image launcher application. You just read and see Balena Etcher, Bitwarden, Caffeine. So it's all possible to select those things in Calamares, but never mind, right? If you forgot to do that, there is Sophie, and Sophie is basically the Calamares after rebooting, right? It's all here, and you'll see a lot of these things are just clicked, are just selected. And yes, sometimes you can't install because there is the other version. So sometimes there is a stable version or beta version or a Git version, and then Pacman will say no, that conflicts with that, right? So it's either this or that. It's not automatically. You have to think about it and say, okay, let's remove this one then. Wait for it. The color has not changed, I think. Voila. And now we go this. Now that's installed. So take a look at this. You'll see many things will have been selected and some of them conflict. So Tuner Extended is choose always. But okay, so I've selected a lot of stuff in Calamares. Let's go from the bottom to the top. And if you wonder, if you see this video, say, oh, what's that? Install it. Sudo pacman -s u launcher. Have a look where it is. SUSE, Stacer. Nice little thing. It's been a while since I looked at it. You decide if you want to have it. Then, development. All the developments have been installed. All of them. Education, no selection there. All the games have been installed. Graphics, a lot of things here. LibreOffice is there as well. Internet, AnyDesk is interesting to use. Remote access to another computer. There are other things to try out. It works. Microsoft Teams and Linux. From time to time I go to work like that. Tor browser is there, Viber, all kind of things, multimedia. There is plenty of multimedia tools for audio and for video on Linux. It seems to grow. Each year there is more names and more things you can install. So this is definitely not exhaustive. I mean, the list goes on. And these guys, people don't know where to put them, so they put them in other. Not by us, right? To be clear. This is for the guys who have coarse air keyboards, these rainbow kind colors, these things that you can set. So with this tool you can change the colors and play around with it, and then yeah, make some fancy layouts, your coloring system. For instance, if you're a gamer, everything is blue, but the keys that you use are red, for example, so you immediately see it's there. Just an idea. I did install Qt5 and Qt6, so that should now conflict. In the beginning it was no conflict at all, then ArcoLinux says let's make them conflict, and then advanced installation didn't work anymore. VMware is here. Droid has a separate, and with WPS Office as well, a separate category. Voila. But why am I here, right? And that is for every installation out there has a var log Calamari selection. So this is what you selected, this is what you did. That does not interest me. The Calamari's log interests me. So sometimes we say to you, what happened to your machine? Well, first off, let me say that before I forget. I was greeted on this machine with GNOME, and you wonder probably why, right? If I select everything, the packages that come in have been created by other people, third party. They decide that are dependencies. If you want that package, GNOME should come in. If you want that package, Kodi should come in. Result, I have now GNOME, Kodi and XFCE. And that's not by choice. I did not want that. It's because I selected something, and because of the selection, dependencies came in. Whole desktops. Nothing you can do about that. Oops. What I want to go is in here. Control bigger, Control find. This is my job. Every now and again I do exit code, double point, space 1. Where are the errors? Plymouth, we don't have Plymouth. That's why the exit code is 1. No problem, that's okay. We are really making sure that we don't have anything Plasma related afterwards, because Calamaris is great, but it uses Plasma. I don't have Plasma, I have XFCE. You don't have Plasma if you have ArcoLinux B, BS, PWM, or Awesome, etc. So we really want to be sure that it's gone. So these guys are all gone. In the beginning they start here, right? It's all removed, but I kept them in to be really sure that the end user does not have anything. So this is all good, all good. Exit 1, exit 1. Okay, let's start searching from here. Okay, still good. Ah, that's not okay. Midori. Is Midori not existing anymore? So I have to go to yay Midori. Is it removed? So two things can happen. Things can move from the AOR to the ArcoLinux repo. Great. Sudo pacman -s. But things can move from the ArcoLinux repo, so a package, to the AOR, which means it becomes a package build. It can't be sudo pacman -s if things are on the AOR. So Midori is work for me. And that means I'm gonna take something to write, because later on I'll decide what I do. Get rid of Midori, try to build it, we'll see. But at this point in time, I have selected it. Calamares says I can't find it. Obviously not. In this case, Midori moved from the ArcoLinux repo to the AOR. So, nope, can't be installed. So he's trying 3 times or something like that, and then we have here the next one is Min. Min is a minimal browser. Don't think it's gonna be still available. We'll check later. So find. Why is Opera not installed? That would be strange, right? Opera? That's a well-known browser. We'll see. Quantum tweak. This I get in the sense that, yeah, it's Quantum Qt5 and all the conflicts it has, but eventually it gets installed. No. This I get with all the conflicts possible. It's waiting time with Qt and Qt5 and Qt6. It's just sit this one out. Pychem should be no problem. Okay, let's go back to the find because that's where we need to look. Yes, modprobe db is out. Have deleted them already. Shouldn't write it up, down. That's okay, fine. So that's no longer on the repo. That's correct. It's also gone from the Calamares settings. Wacom settings. There's a signature problem from Wacom. Okay. Rebuild. Signature. Then maybe that one as well then. Find previous. That's okay. No, it's the problems with the two. You can't have the two of them. That's all. Quantum 5 or Quantum 6, not both. And Opera. No clue. Just target not found. So let's see. And this is because of Electron 24. Min Electron 24. I'm thinking of removing it. Find. And here we have AMD code. So here we're in the normal piece where it says, okay, from here all is good. Even though it says exit code 1, it is okay. And then we start back at the top. Boost lib and all that. So this is just making sure everything from Plasma is out there. Yep, we're back. So there you go. Midori, Min, Opera, and Wacom as the 4 ones that I'm gonna investigate and decide what to do with it. And that's it. All right, so check out all the fabulous amount of free data, free software that we get on Linux, because it's great. Whatever your thing is, what your passion is, there's certainly a package for it. AOR is filled with thousands of packages. All right, cheers.